Okay, I think we're ready to get this started now. Thanks everybody for showing up today. It's great to have a few people here to help celebrate in person what is so oftentimes just a nice full crowd of people which we just can't celebrate with right now. But happy Pride!
Happy Pride.
Chicken flag, I don't have one in my hand. Dick's going to lead us off today. I'm really excited to have this team of people here together. I hope many people get to visit this on Zoom, and I'll also post it up on Scope 360 also so we can share it around as well too. A few quick announcements just to start off this month too, because we do have things going on. I know it's one of those years where so much stuff has been postponed or canceled and we can't do the parade and we can't do a lot of the live gatherings, but we do have things happening here at the hospital. So in addition to the Pride flag raising that's happening today, next Tuesday, June 9th, is going to be officially BCH Pride Day. I'm declaring it right now and looking at marketing saying we can make this happen. We have some surprises for folks, but it'll also be a day when people can create visibility for themselves around them, show some rainbow flags, create a presence of the LGBT Pride Month that we usually get to celebrate in person in a loud way and don't have that opportunity for right now. So that'll be next Tuesday. We'll do some promotion around that. And then next Friday, it's still going to be the LGBTQ Pride celebration. We can't do the big event in Folkman with the cupcakes this year, but we have something special in mind. So we are going to ask people to Zoom and join us live online. We have some great speakers. It's going to be a really different experience, but it's something I hope that will really spark people thinking about Pride in a different way in a time of coronavirus when we're by ourselves and can't be together as part of a community. So I'm going to let Dick start us off and we'll get from there. Thanks.
Thank you, Jim. And thank you, the few people that can be here and abide by the social distancing rules. I have my flags, but in a serious moment, I do want to say that today is probably the most important day that we've done this since we began 3 years ago, Jim, because there's so much unrest in our world. So it gives me special pride to be able to be part of this event today, and for also Children's Hospital to be very proud in its support of the LGBTQ plus community. I think that our courage as an institution, our courage as leaders, our courage as members of our society to be able to celebrate diversity and inclusivity, and the new word that we use in BCHWA, kindness, has never been more important. And I hope that we will live every day of our lives like that, and as individuals have the opportunity to visit all of the implicit biases and bias that we experience during our lives and have been trained in our entire lives to question everything that we think or that we believe. The LGBTQ plus community is a huge part of what we do here at Children's, for our patients, for our families, for our colleagues and our employees. And I want everybody to know that it is a safe, welcoming environment for everyone, and we are making a commitment as a hospital and as a leadership team that we will be even more of a leader in the community, supporting all of the affinity groups and all of our population and all of our citizens. This is no time to be quiet. This is a time to be courageous and outspoken about how important each individual is contributing to our well-being as a society. So I want to celebrate with you today. I also want to thank you for everything that you do to support our mission here and the BCH way of life. I am proud as a straight man to be considered to be part of your organization and to advocate for you. And while you may not completely believe that I'm a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I consider myself to be one and will do all I can to support all of your needs and your voices. So thank you very, very much. I'm going to pass this on.
Thank you, Dick. And I would absolutely say you're a part of the LGBTQ plus community. I mean, you are an advocate, and the whole rainbow of LGBTQ is all about inclusion. You know, and we need all those people. It's not, I've been talking about this over the past year about how affinity groups like LGBTQ plus and having and supporting diversity within institutions is not about those niche group of people. You know, it's about having an organization that supports that broad inclusion of people, that it welcomes people from all areas of life, all lifestyles, all populations to come and be part of our population here, both as a workforce and as our patient population, and all those allies really lead into that as well in a really I think that this flag raising event is a real personal event for me. It has personal meaning. It's become something that, like Dick said, 3 years into it now, with Dick and I doing it every year, you're going to have to like cancel all your June 1st vacation plans from now on going forward. This is a regular thing that's happening. And it is a meaningful moment for me, and it makes me reflect on the things that I feel proud about. You know, proud about being a Boston Children's employee, proud about being a gay man, proud for the amazing work we do here at the hospital every day through the GEMS program, through the Center for Gender Diversity, gender surgery, and all the amazing clinicians, administrators, research people who are doing just life-changing work for the LGBTQ population, making sure that they have affirming and life-changing experiences when they come to our hospital. I'm proud of the recent acknowledgement again through the Healthcare Equity Index, Healthcare Equality Index through a human rights organization that Children's have been noted again as a leader in LGBTQ healthcare equality. I'm proud of the number of safe zone trainings we've done over the past couple of years, the number of people who continue to reach out to encourage people to learn more, educate themselves, start a dialogue where they are, and help make sure that that's a comfortable experience for people so they can practice saying those things they may feel a little uncomfortable with, and asking and answering questions so they feel more comfortable and confident in welcoming in all types of families. I feel proud about the employee advocacy work this year that really led towards expanding our benefits package to include adoption and fertility benefits for same-sex couples. That was a huge step forward for the institution. It's something that I really appreciate the institution stepped up and included for our folks because the employees asked for those things. I'm proud of the type of environment that I get to come to every day. I'm proud to be a part of a group like this and have the opportunity to serve as an LGBTQ leader, and that's part of my experience too, in growing as a gay man. It's really been a wonderful experience. It's changed me over the years being part of this year, and I'm grateful for that. And the last thing I want to say before we welcome our guests in to actually raise these flags up is I want to talk about Pride, and I want to talk about the absence of a Pride parade this year. You know, nearly 50 years now of Pride parades, and they are a time of celebration, a time when literally in Boston hundreds of thousands of people come together to celebrate equality, celebrate inclusion, celebrate diversity, and to reinforce that support to the LGBTQ group. It is a wonderful celebration. It's a joyous day. It's a joyous event. And it's unfortunate that we don't have that moment this year to be able to be together. But I also really want to punctuate that by saying that the Pride Parade is a protest march. It is a want for spreading knowledge, spreading the words, becoming large in our numbers, being part of a group, and continuing to say that LGBTQ people deserve the same rights as everybody else does, and that we're not consistently getting those rights met. You know, the advocacy needs to continue to happen. So even without a parade, I want to encourage people to find that way to get active this month. I think that's something that we really need to challenge ourselves, where we don't have those chances to come together as a group with those big moments that really raise us up, to really look to our people around us and say, this is it. This is LGBT Pride Month. How are we expressing that pride? Where do we need to continue to build that up and affirm that positive environment for all of our families who come here? So, happy Pride. I hope there are flags here, there are lanyards here, and for folks that need them still, let me know and I can get them to you. Put them in your areas. Help create not only just the one visual statement we have in front of the hospital, but that blanket of that rainbow pride, that trans pride flags across the institution, where people will walk in and visually see that this is a place that welcomes LGBTQ people. Okay? Happy Pride, everybody. I am very, very excited to welcome Sarah and Steve Caldwell to jump up. Sarah and Michelle Caldwell also going to jump up here and raise our flags this year. So come on up. A little applause for that.
Careful.
Right.
day.
And he's going to jump up here and help make sure that secures so you guys don't get sailed away. Fantastic. Great job. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to say right for that speaker.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Michelle.
I should say too, Steve and the marketing team, they are just a huge extension of the support that we have here for the LGBT folks. They do so much work for us in helping to get the word out, to celebrate, to really also encourage the celebrations too. So I really want to give a shout out to all these guys, and I really, really appreciate you being here today to be able to raise the flag for us all. Anything else for you, Dick?
I think I'm good.
Happy
Strong.
Pride, everybody.
Strong.
Stay strong. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.